Hello guys, it's Sean here back with another video, and today we're going to be comparing Tesla and Rimac, two awesome new car companies that you guys have probably heard about recently. And on your screen you can see this here, the Tesla Model S Plaid. Now this car is obviously an insane car, even though it looks like an everyday car, because I mean you wouldn't notice that on the road. But the Rimac Navara is like a really cool car that is also going to be going up against this thing in real life, like the two companies. And here are some of the stats of them that I found. And I've also seen one of these cars in real life. So this here is the Rimac Navara, the white one. It is more of a supercar, but don't be fooled because this thing right here, the Tesla Plaid, could keep up with it. And then there's another picture right here. But the Rimac Navara, some stats of it. So the top speed of it is 258 miles an hour, which is 412 kilometers an hour. So it is a really fast car, one of the fastest cars in the entire world. And compared to the Tesla top speed is 167 miles an hour so far. But Tesla says it's going to go 200, but the highest speed seen yet is 167. So we don't really know. Like, is it going to get 200? Is it not going to get 200? But still, this car right here is always going to be faster than this thing, the Tesla Model S Plaid. So the Rimac Navara has all-wheel drive, which means all of the wheels turn when the car is driving, like with using motors. And it has 1,914 insane horsepower. That is actually insane. So that's the power of 914 horses. That is like out of this world. Like, that's one of the most powerful cars in the world. Your average like SUV, the car you might drive every day, might only have like around 100 to 200 horsepower at the most, and like a 1,914 is a big difference. So it does 0 to 60 miles per hour in 1.85 seconds. Now your SUV obviously is not going to be able to do that, but 60 miles an hour is like, in the United States, 60 miles an hour might be like around 5 or 10 miles an hour slower than the speed. And it does that in 1.85 seconds. Now the Tesla right here, it is also a really quick car for that 0 to 60 in 1.98 seconds. So under 2 seconds. I mean, that's only in milliseconds. It's like 13 milliseconds or something like that ahead. So this thing's a teeny bit faster to 0 to 60, but like milliseconds. Like 1, like that, I just said the number 1. It's already like crazy. So like if I count right now just to show you how fast it is, this is like literally already be at 60. 1, 2, 60 already. And here's some like little gallery of some of the pictures of the cars. Here are all the Rimac pictures right here. So this car is a really quick car, but it's more of a hyper car. It's like faster than a Lamborghini. It's slower than a Bugatti, but like quicker in some ways. And yeah, these cars are really fast. And it has a big rear wing for downforce, which keeps the car on the ground. Then the Tesla, this car right here, $2.3 million, which is very expensive, and most people will not ever be able to afford it. And then the Tesla right here, $130,000. So that's pretty expensive, but it's a very big difference. And I can't really see that the car right here is actually worth $2.3 million, because like compared to the Tesla, I'd say the Tesla is like a better buy, like for in general, even though the Rimac obviously looks way cooler and like everyone would notice it on the road. But you have to remember, these are both electric cars, so they take time to charge. They're not just instant like your gas-powered cars that take like a second to fuel up. So this thing, $130,000, is going to be the way to go. It has 1,020 horsepower, which might not be the best for like everyday driving if you're gonna go full throttle with it. But yeah, 1020 horsepower is actually crazy. That's like 200 or 300 horsepower more than a Lamborghini Aventador. Its range is 390 miles. Does 0 to 60 in 1.98 seconds, like I said. It's also all-wheel drive. Has a top speed of like 167 miles an hour proven right now. And the tires are not super good ones, but I mean they're still good for this car because of how fast it is. They're Michelin tires. This also uses Michelin. And it has a 4 AC permanent magnet electric motors, which I don't really know much about, but that's what this car is powered by. And yeah, the pictures of them. Let's go to the Tesla pictures, a little gallery of it. So it doesn't look like super special. It's got normal everyday rims, but it's a little bit lower to the ground. This one right here has a little bit of modifications, as you can tell. And there's the rear of it. It's a pretty nice car, but I obviously prefer the Rimac Navara over it. And the charging time. So the Tesla charging time is like pretty quick, because I was expecting it to be longer, but I found out today that it was actually a lot faster than I thought. So I couldn't find anything about how long it takes from 0% of battery to 100% battery. But what I did find was that it can charge up to 187 miles of range in 15 minutes. So the car, if you're going to drive the car non-stop, it would be able to get 187 miles in 15 minutes worth of charging, which is pretty good. Now the Rimac charging. So the Rimac is not as good of a charger as the Tesla is. So the Rimac Navara is a car like the one I just showed you, the supercar one. Or should I say hypercar, because it's definitely better than the supercar. It does 80% charged in under 30 minutes, which is very, very good. And yeah, so I'd say the Tesla is the way to go with charging if you want a faster car. I mean, the Tesla obviously is going to be better for anyone that doesn't have like insane money to spend on a car. So, and I've actually seen a Rimac Navara in real life, so I do know what I'm talking about this car. I haven't just like watched videos. I've actually seen the car in real life. Haven't seen it doing its action, but I have seen it parked up and looked in the interior and everything. Let's see if I can get my little video to play. If it doesn't work, it's okay. You guys can check it out. I'll probably link it in the description below. It has 1,000 views, which is pretty good for me. Yeah, it's not going to work right now. Oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. So yeah, I saw 2 of them. We got one right here. This is a very nice car. $2.3 million for these. Would you be able to pay that? I mean, obviously I wouldn't, because not right now. But when I'm older, I hope to be able to buy a car like this. Which one do you guys pick, the blue or the gray? And you can hear like the electronics and air conditioning and stuff on. This was at Dream Ride. I'm gonna check out this 60 Tommaso interior too. So yeah, that's a really cool car. So who's the better buy is the question. So Rimac is the car. It does 258 miles per hour. Crazy top speed. That car is very fast. It has the looks. It has the speed. It has the faster takeoff. So pretty much it is a better car than the Tesla. But the Tesla, again, it has like 4 to 5 seats that can be in it. So you can take your kids with you. And you also can like take your friends or anybody with you. And then the car is a much, much, much cheaper. It's like literally like 1/20th of like the price of the Navara. So I'd say the Rimac is the cooler, like it's the cooler buy. I feel like this company, if they started to make like cars with more seats, they actually could beat out Tesla. So yeah, that's pretty good. But the Tesla is the better buy for in everyday, so I'm gonna say it's the better buy in general. And yeah, so Rimac has made a few other cars. Not have they only made just the Rimac Nevera, they've also made the Rimac Concept 1 and the Rimac Concept 2. Now, I actually have a picture of the Rimac Concept 1 and 2 on the screen. So, this is the Rimac Concept 1, the first ever Rimac made. Well, it's not really the first, but it sort of is. I'll explain later. But yeah, this thing is like a slower supercar, very, very fast. Still can beat out some of the modern day cars, even though it's a bit older. Then this right here is the Rimac Concept 2. So, you guys probably have noticed that this car actually looks exactly like the Rimac Nevera. Well, this was not the production car. You get the concept part in it kind of gives it away. But yeah. So this is the Rimac Nevera, like predecessor. And it like looks a lot like it. So I'm guessing they changed a few things up, but yeah. Then Tesla. Tesla has made a lot more cars than Rimac, and like I mean a lot more. We got some proof right here. So this one is a really cool SUV. It's got gull wing doors on it. Let's see if I can get them on the screen. Gull wing doors on the back. And they actually open up good in parking spaces, so that's actually like if you're parked really close to cars, the doors just slide right past it up. So that's a good car. We got the Tesla Model S over here, and then the Tesla Model Y in the back. Or should I say Tesla Model 3? So the Tesla Model 3 right here is a smaller car. Got this concept, silly looking thing, the Tesla Cybertruck. Then this car right here, I've seen you guys commenting about it. Yeah, it's like the Tesla Roadster. It's a cool car and everything, but they've been talking about making this car for so long, Tesla now. Like, I don't really, like, by the time that it comes out, if it ever even does come out, it's going to be way behind all the other cars. Because even the Tesla Model S Plaid right now is already, like, quicker than it on a takeoff and that. So I really just feel like that this car is not going to be, like, any good. There's a very old Tesla Roadster. I think this is the first Tesla ever, actually. It's like a sports car, electric. And it's different than this new Tesla Roadster up here. That's concept kind of thing. But anyway, comment who you think is the better brand, Rimac or Tesla. I'm going to say Rimac, in my opinion, is a better brand. But Tesla is really cool too. And they did a really, really good job on the Tesla Plaid. I bet you they can make some other cool cars like this in the future. And if you guys don't know already, Rimac has actually just bought in Bugatti. So Bugatti is a really big car company. They make some of the fastest cars in the entire world. But they make them with the W16 quad turbocharged engines that are really cool. So I wonder what they're going to do in the future. I'm not super happy about it, but then at the same time I am. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys can give me a subscription if you like the video. We're almost at 70 subs. And anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon with some more videos. On October 17th, we got a Japanese car show, so that's going to be pretty fun. But anyway, goodbye guys.